I told you. So yes, there's, I guess, a small risk if you have a Z06 ordered under what is called the TRE stock classification that you may not get that car. Hey everybody, good to see you. Welcome to my Corvette channel. Yep, any chance I can, I want to show off my Rapid Blue 2.0 and those awesome lights that are a Paragon Performance exclusive right there in the grille bezels. Are those things cool? Yeah, the sequential. I think that's the way to go, absolutely. Thanks again for joining us. Let's talk ordering status for 2023. I was delayed and put this video up for you today because I had thought, well, I thought I was going to have some really bad news for you, and it took me a couple of hours to get my head around all this. But it looks like we are going to have a little bit of good news for 2023 ordering. Got a new memo today from Chevrolet. Any chance I can get out of the office and be out here with you guys in a nice setting with the car, I love to do that. Oh, we've got some updates on Malibu. Do you care to hear about it? Well, we do. No, I know. This is Corvette channel. Let's talk Corvette. What had happened this morning is we're looking at our allocations for the last order cycle for 2023. There's a big buildup for this order cycle, and there was no cars there. Let me tell you this too real quick before I get more into this, because I actually have some fun for you guys today. A couple deliveries recently at the Corvette Museum and a little teaser of my Z06 drive at the NCM Motorsports Park. So I get in this morning, look, big anticipation for you guys and for me. So many people waiting, constraints. Well, it's been like that since the beginning of this car, right? But they change month over month, and the inconsistency on allocations, well, that's what's made it hard to place a lot of these orders, amongst some other variables that there's no need to talk about at this time. I'm always good for, like, oh, come on, Rick, not right now. So anyways, the report said nothing. Now, I freaked out thinking, oh my gosh, we're ending what is going to be just a monumental year for C8 for the 2023 70th anniversary. I'm sorry, we got some background noise. There's some landscaping going on right now. Shame on me for being here in the back of the church parking lot at landscaping time. See, that's why I try so hard to record outside, and there's always a distraction. So with that, after talking to a couple of people in the business, thank you for that. Unconfirmed yet from Chevrolet, but it makes some sense. They're going to delay the last 23 Stingray order cycle, not June 15th. It looks like it'll be June 22nd. Now, I still don't have anything in writing. As soon as I do, I'll let you know. As soon as we get some more detailed information, breakout on quantities and constraint numbers, we'll let you know that on that 22nd, which will be on a Thursday. But right now, if you've got a 70th anniversary ordered and you're lucky enough to get that allocation, trust me, those will be controlled. Here's what you got to do. And this is crazy too, because they've never done this. The 70th anniversary is a packaged car. You order the white pearl or the carbon flash, and you get the 3LT, and you pick the Y70 70th anniversary package, and there's a ton of great content in there. One of those items is the S01 luggage. You get the two-piece 70th anniversary luggage with the car. Now Chevy's telling us you need to go in there, your orders are going to have a failed edit. You need to go in and actually take off the S01 luggage, which is bizarre because you could never touch those items within a package, which is bizarre. You could never alter stuff within a package. I think they're trying to push out right here any and all 70th anniversaries that they possibly can. All right, and we'll go over more of the detailed stuff and the constraints on June 22nd once that report comes out for you. And again, it looks like that's where we're going to go with that. I almost sent a bunch of emails out giving everybody the bad news. Hey, thanks for waiting, but you waited for nothing. So hang on, it's not over yet. We'll let you know what's going on here in a couple of weeks. And one more thing we've been talking about, because I got to get out of here before I get run over by the weed whacker, in regards to 2024 ordering. We've mentioned these dates. Now we're starting to get some confirmation and communication from Chevrolet. Key dates for 2024 Corvette, the vehicle order guide, and I'll get a PDF for you guys. That'll be out July 10th. That date has not changed. They said it could. We expected it would. It hasn't yet. The visualizer and build your own tool with pricing will be out on July 18th. And the first order cycle, where we start releasing and tagging allocations for 2024, is going to be July 27th. Now, I know your first question, hey, is E-Ray included in that? Don't have a clue. I've always said I anticipate a small delay, a month or two, maybe 3 on the E-Ray launch. That's how new stuff goes. And I know there's a huge, and I appreciate those opportunities and all those inquiries, big anticipation for the new E-Ray. I just don't want you guys to be disappointed. Kind of reminds me of what happened recently at Bloomington. Thank you, Steve in Illinois. Gave us some notes in regards to what Josh told the crowd in regards to the Z06 orders. Remember, we were kind of baffled and saying, why is GM accepting Z06 orders but not as a sold order? Because for me, as a dealership representative, a sold order kind of comes when you order it for a customer, their name, their address, all their data, their spec. That sold order is supposed to come with a little bit of protection, meaning that you're going to get that car because it's ordered deemed as a sold order for a particular customer. They changed that in April, the beginning of April, for Z06s, that they would take allocations, we could still order them only as stock orders. Josh said in Bloomington at one of his seminars that they did that because they didn't want to upset the customers in the event they weren't able to build those cars. So I told you guys they were looking for an out because of the classification protection of a sold order. They wanted a justification that, oh, well, we couldn't build these cars. These were ordered for stock. But those stock orders are for customers anyway. So that drives me nuts that they did that. It's like, wait a minute, just build the car. Don't accept the allocation if you're not going to build the car, but looking for that out, I told you. So yes, there's, I guess, a small risk if you have a Z06 ordered under what is called the TRE stock classification, that you may not get that car. Chevy would have every right to say, sorry, we can't build that car. We're going to protect the sold orders. But wait a minute, you're the one that changed the program. I know it's nutty, but that's what it is. That's what it is. Let's have some fun. Speaking of Z06, I got a delivery I want to share with you with that fun, crazy, cool guy, Jeff from Ohio, down at the Corvette Museum. And we meet John and Becky from Oklahoma. Yeah, we're here again at the National Corvette Museum. Welcome to the channel, guys. And I don't want to hear one thing about my car today, because it looks like this. That means I've been driving it. I just got done filming the 555 drive that you guys will see on Sunday, and today we are at the National Corvette Museum. Remember the cool and crazy people I was talking about? Here's the ZR1 that I sold Jeff back in 19. And I say crazy because he takes this car to its limits. See all that up there? Yeah, those are the tracks that he's been on. And this beautiful ceramic gray. Oh, I like that. Way to go, Jeff. ZR1. Damn. That'll always be one of my favorite cars right there. I'm glad he still has it. Today he's picking up a Z06. Hey, there you are.
Here we are.
Cool, crazy guy. I love it. Did you hear that when he just said, hey, popped up out of bed? He says, hey, we're going to Bowling Green today. I was hoping to get a chance to introduce you to the audience. I had mentioned you a couple of vlogs back, and I said, hey, I deal with some really fun, cool, crazy people. But you're at the top of the cool and the crazy because he drives his car, man. You do. I saw all the tracks.
You gotta beat them. Yeah, you gotta do it. That's what they're built for.
See what I tell you.
They're not to sit in the garage and look pretty. They look a lot prettier going fast around the track.
That's great. Well, congratulations on the Z06.
Thank you.
Appreciate the continued business.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to learning something from you on tracking. I'm just starting, but I'm having fun. I'm trying to teach myself, the audience, and then from people like yourself that have done a lot more than I. Well, let's have some fun and let's learn from it.
Let's have some fun and do it. Take some courses.
Yeah, I'm actually doing the Z06 today.
Okay.
That you guys will see today on the vlog. Yeah, so this time I promise I'm going to shut up and just drive and try to take in the experience, and then I'll narrate over top of what I'm thinking and feeling and what I did right and what I hopefully don't do wrong like I did last time.
Yeah, just don't look at the wall.
Yeah,
just look where you want to go.
People forget that you actually, that's basic driving skills in the street. You have a tendency to drive to what you're looking at. Yeah. You're supposed to be looking for a way out. So yeah, that's a very good tip.
Look where you want to go.
See, we're learning something already. Thanks for joining us today. Hey, I got one person already. Sorry. I love. Thanks for the compliment. Jeff goes, hey, Rick, is that your Z06 over there? Because I have the Z06 wheels like an idiot on my Stingray. You know what? Who cares, man? Screw it. It looks great. No, it's just a Stingray, but thanks for asking. One of my favorite features on the C7 Corvette, competition seats. And did you see that, guys? GM, what happened after C7 you got, I was just talking about this the other night with some Corvette people, they got rid of blue stitching. You can't get a blue stitch.
Oh, no, I've got blue stitching.
Yeah, you got it on this car, but you can't on the C8.
I couldn't get blue seat belts.
That's correct. Yeah, no blue seat belts, now you can get blue seat belts and no blue stitching. That
But
just
the blue
means-
stitching with the blue calipers and the blue ZR1.
Yeah, everything goes together. I'm telling you what, they're saving the blue stitching. I bet that's for the Zora car coming soon on the C8.
Ooh.
Recognize that shirt? Recognize that guy? Oh, yeah. John from Oklahoma, man. Oh, my gosh.
Good to see you.
Great to see you, man. Oh,
You
man.
gotta see what's sitting right back there.
Is it yours?
I hope so.
Yeah, it better be. Paul from Missouri's watching right now. He goes, you know what? This sucks. I've been waiting over 3 weeks for freaking accessories. Where the hell's my car at? All right, down here. It was funny because when you ordered this, Jeff, you're like, hey, what's this, what's that? And you just took my suggestion on a couple of things. And she turned out nice. Oh, man, see, I like these spider wheels, guys. I know a lot of you guys are into the carbon fiber wheels. I'm sorry, the spider wheels are where it's at. I think they have more style, design, and just character to this car. Really like that, yeah. Of course, he got ceramic brakes. And took my red engine cover. Yeah, man, look at that. Oh, yes, you got the competition seats. Yeah, hell yeah, I should have known that. Absolutely, man. Oh, yeah, look at this.
7-pack.
Look at this carbon fiber roof. He loves the carbon fiber. Taller winglets on the back. Oh, I apologize. Not the taller winglets. Yes, this is the accessory, all one piece. It looks like the taller winglets, the exposed carbon fiber. That's right, yeah, because you sent me a picture and there was holes in the back. That's right, I forgot, because they do that knowing that the spoiler's going to go on. Right, yeah. Turned out good. Black exhaust tips. Nice spec, man. You know how to order a car, brother. I'm not going to be here when he pulls out, so you know what I got to do right here on the boulevard. We got to do it. The send-off, Pat, for Jeff and Wendy. Back in Ohio, beautiful C06. We've got the send-off Pat for them. Nice wave, a thumbs up, and the aftermarket, the accessory, carbon fiber wing. We rub that too. That's how we do it. Thanks for watching, guys. Now, it's always a busy day here on the Corvette Boulevard at the National Corvette Museum, but it's a busy day for me because my other customer from Oklahoma is here. And I was talking to John on the phone. I said, man, I can't wait to meet you. And he goes, you know, we've already met. And I go, what are you talking about? He goes, I was at your send-off, Pat. There was so much going on that day. I had tears in my eyes. It was so much fun. I don't remember who was all there. So many people were there. I was so touched for that. But thank you so much, man. I appreciate that.
That red one.
Is that you? Yeah, I think it is.
I know.
Yeah, that looks like your wheels there. And I think it is the natural interior, so that should be you, brother. Cool. Congratulations. I won't be here for your send-off, Pat, so we'll give it a little send-off, Pat, right there, brother, yeah? And I think there's a wing way back there, so we're kind of rub it from the backside. We got to make it official somehow, man.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you for hanging in there and waiting so long. What do you say at this point? It's like, oh my gosh. I was to the point when we go through these lists, and I don't want to have a long conversation on this because I could, but it got to the point where I had an allocation slot for John, and I called him, and I'm waiting for him to say, screw it, it took too long, I got something somewhere else, screw you. I'm like, oh no, please. But no, he's been real understanding, very supportive, and it is a pleasure and an honor to work with you, Matt, so thank you.
I appreciate it.
Thanks.
And I'm really glad that I got a 23.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just something about, and I knew well in advance before we said anything on the channel about some of the changes coming for 24. I don't have to have the latest and the greatest, you know. The 23 70th anniversary acknowledgement on every Corvette is very special to me, and I know it is to you guys too. So, and it's fun, you know. I'm putting the badges on the side, like you can't see it from here, but on this carbon flash car, and I've seen other people do it on the red cars and the silver cars. And it's a, you know, I had one guy look at me and he goes, hey, you got that 70 on the side of your blue car. He goes, that's not an anniversary car.
Color.
I said, I know, but it's a way I like to celebrate 70 years of Corvette. So he goes, well, I don't think that's very pure. It's like, okay, whatever. Did I ask you? That's right, man. Hey, have fun, man. You know, and I talk.
You know, it's supposed to be our car.
Yes.
Your car, my car. You know, people don't like the black nacelles. I want the black nacelles.
Right.
I want the body color roof, you know?
Yeah.
That's
yours.
because it's my choice.
That's exactly
and
right.
if I'm paying this kind of money, my way.
That's what's fun. I mean, the craziness on the marketplace, and there's no inventory, and that's fine because I do enjoy ordering cars for you guys, and I think you do too, rather than going on the lot. It does make it a little extra special getting exactly what you want. Early in the morning, a Z06 starts and everybody starts standing around to hear the Z06. Why is that? Because it sounds freaking awesome, man. You are such a big kid.
Oh, yes, I am.
Oh, yes, you are. Boy, he's going to have some fun on that. I got to try and hook up with him at some point and see one of the tracking events that he does. Well, I hung out long enough, I'm actually going to be able to do the real send-off pat. Here we go, man. Jeff and Wendy in Ohio, we've got you send-off pat for the National Corvette Museum. Congratulations, thank you. Aftermarket wing, we're going to rub it. Yeah, man. I love that I got to yell over the exhaust. That's awesome. Get ready to clap, everybody. As soon as the horn beeps, that's your cue to clap. If you haven't been here before, just so you know the protocol. Where's the beep? Where's the beep? There we go. See, told you. That's cue to clap. Cue to clap. Worst thing you can do is stop somebody when they're telling a story, but I'm holding a camera, we're recording for the channel, and John's gonna talk about the first time that he rode in a Corvette. You guys have got to hear this. I haven't yet, so please continue.
My fire captain in the Division of Forestry had a blue, I believe it to be a 1961 Corvette convertible, and that was his baby. He was a single man, and that was his passion, was that Corvette. Yeah. And I got a ride from Ukiah, California to Northern California to Arcata, California. Okay. And to a wedding. Jim and Terry Robertson got married, and I got that ride in that car. And Ray wouldn't let me drive. Now, he let me drive his 59 Apache Chevrolet pickup truck, but he wouldn't let me drive that. But and the last Ray's passed away now, but he had over 260,000 miles on that car. Oh wow! And what color was it? It was blue. Was it blue? That real light blue. Yeah. You know? Yeah. And so, what did you think when you drove it, or rode in it rather the first time? It was impressive, you know, and of course, it was the pop-off hardtop, and we had the top on because in Northern California, you gotta be ready for rain and everything. At a moment's notice. But that drive on 101 up through the redwoods with Ray driving, it was perfect. You know? Yeah. And that's a great memory. He was in his zone or his world there driving that car. Absolutely. Here you guys are at the National Corvette Museum, trading his red C6 over there for his red, as you saw earlier, 23 hardtop convertible. Thanks for sharing that, man. You bet, Rick. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to my Corvette channel. Welcome to Coffee with Conti. Hang on a second. Hang on. Take two. Hang on. Easy, easy. What up, Henry from Michigan. What do you got to tell the guys that didn't come that went to the Grand Prix?
Hey, all you guys that went to the Grand Prix and missed out on this, you blew it. This was perfect.
Woo! We did it! What'd you guys think of that? Ohio's 555. It's a real deal, man.